Hey folks, Richard Nikoley here, freetheanimal.com. Been a while since a video. I'm coming to you from from northeast Thailand, Mukdahan province, about 20 kilometers from the Mekong River, which borders Laos. As I'd said in various places, I acquired a diesel pickup truck a couple weeks back, and so it was time to do a road trip. Headed out December 31st, got here up to girlfriend's house just in time for the big party, and what a party it is, man. Into the wee hours, and then all day on the 1st. It's crazy. She lives in a neighborhood with just tons of her family, like aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins. It's crazy. And she knows everybody. But that night, rather than get a hotel, we said, well, let's stay out on the homestead is not finished yet, but there is one small structure that is finished with a toilet, shower and toilet. And so we said, she had a mattress, throw it on the floor, has some bedding, and that's the way it is. Now I'm going to do a walk around the property here, give you a look. It's one rye, and so that's about a half an acre. There's 2.4 rye in 1 acre. It's about a half an acre lot, and mostly fruit trees. We're going to go look at some fruit trees, walk the perimeter. Okay, back in a second. Okay, start off with the front yard here, and we'll walk the perimeter. And that's Fa. She's Energizer Bunny. She just will not stop.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. So this is I did a video of this house a good while back, but it was like maybe 30%. Now it's like 75. So there's these doors, and this is the back structure. That's about 10 years old. That's where we're sleeping right now. Run in there in a minute. But this is still a lot to do, but the master suite is pretty much, still have to do the ceiling and all that, aircon, TV. This is just sitting here waiting. And the bathroom is pretty nice. Everything works. We're going to go get a water heater for the shower today. It's a basic 2-bedroom. 1, 2. Okay, now to walk the fruit trees. That's the highlight of this. Now you may wonder why this netting all the way around? Because the first thing we're going to do is build an all perimeter fence around the whole thing, or wall, so that the chickens can't get in. So we have that blocked off because the chickens come up on that nice patio. Look at that. And beer already. Farah has been doing burn piles all over the property for 3 mornings now. So this is the corner. We'll go up here. Now, a lot of these trees, I know what they are, and some of them I don't. That's a papaya. You see another one here. This one here here's the lime tree, or what they call manao. Here's obviously a papaya tree. Fruit grows on trees here. Now these are banana trees. Most of them just planted a year ago at about 1 foot high. So that's what kind of growth you get in banana trees in 1 year. Crazy, huh? So this side, we already have the perimeter wall. Well, it'll be tidied up with stucco on the outside and painted so it looks all pretty. Or as Far always says, make beautiful. Oh, wild chicken, see? That's one reason she piles up the debris here, is it mitigates, keeps you from having a total invasion. Now this is the crown jewel of the property, the jackfruit tree. Yesterday she was up there because there were a bunch of old rotten ones that hadn't fallen. So she's climbing up, but she only weighs 45 kilo. I said, I can do it. She says, no, you'll break my tree. So what she does is, so the old rotten ones get thrown as kind of like fertilizer. She did have some to keep, to let sit and for food. Wonderful fruit if you've never tried jackfruit. About my favorite. So now, over here, now this is the back side of the property, and this is a rubber tree plantation. There are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of rubber trees in this region. Now, and you see right down there the white bucket. That's raw rubber. And it comes out as sap. But here's the interesting thing about it. The sap doesn't run in the daytime when it warms up. It has to be in the cool of the night. So every night here in this region, you have thousands of people out tending to these trees. They have to make the cuts and so that the sap drips out, which becomes rubber. So this place a year ago, except for the mature trees, which you can see, was it was pretty dilapidated. She works at it so much. I think this one is a tamarind tree. I think she told me. More limes. This, I think, is a mango. These are all the new rubber trees that were a foot high a year ago. A little more than a year ago, I guess. One rainy season, that does it. And we do actually have bananas on one of the trees. Takes them a while to start producing. This is a nice property next door I would like to buy. Build another house. Maybe for some family. So there's some bananas coming in right there. Okay. That rounds it out. And of course, that's the new acquisition pickup. And when I say like new, I mean it. 85,000 kilometers, which is about 50,000 miles. Something like that. And runs great. Here's the crazy thing is in the center, it's a 2.5 liter turbo diesel and 6-speed manual transmission. And when you have to work that with your left hand, when you've grown up doing 4 on the floor or 5 with your right hand, it's a little bit learning curve there. Incidentally, the trip up here from Pattaya was 475 kilometers. It's about, 750 kilometers. And it was which is about 465 miles. Took 10 and a half hours total drive time, including the stops, and which we did, I think, 5 of them. And then the total fuel cost was $65, 65 US diesel fuel for that for 465 miles. That's really good. So this is how we're mattress on the floor, back to old rustic times, huh? But the toilet area is pretty nice. Everything works. Okay, so that's the quick tour, and I'll check in with you later one more time. Yes.
Richard, can you see?